What's up, guys? Today I just kind of wanted to have a little bit of a discussion talking about Mario, because we kind of haven't talked about him in a long time. Ever since all the news with Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has dropped, we really hasn't talked a lot about Mario and like what's Mario's future looking like, because it's pretty bare right now, believe it or not. And you guys know I have been talking about Mario Odyssey 2 and the next 3D Mario game and where the heck is Mario at for a very long time. I'm even memed all over Twitter for it. But of course today I want to bring it back up for a specific reason, because the Mario movie is officially out. It's been out for a while now and it is doing absolutely phenomenal. It has like the best opening for an animated movie of all time. It's like over 800 million in sales right now, and it's like on its way to reach well over $1 billion because it's not even out in Japan yet. So this is just crazy. The Mario movie is going insane. But the question is, where is the cross promotion? Because this is Nintendo we're talking about. We know they like to advertise. I mean, literally in the theater, at least for some people, my theater didn't have this, which kind of sucked, but some theaters actually got the trailer to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom before the actual movie started. Like, it was like a video game trailer in a movie theater, which is crazy. I would love to have that, but yeah, you know, Nintendo likes to promote. They like to advertise, and one thing that a lot of people considered was going to happen was Nintendo was going to have some type of Mario game launch alongside the Mario movie. Now, of course, not around the same time, but we thought for sure there would be some word about a Mario movie coming out maybe late in the summer, or maybe even as the big holiday game this year, and it still could be the case. But there has been absolutely no word, no leaks, no rumors of anything Mario really at all. I mean, the only kind of leaks and rumors we've gotten has been small word about stuff. We've heard that there could be a 2D Mario game being made. We heard that there could be a Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door remake or remaster or whatever it is. We even heard that there could be a Mario baseball game, which, yeah, okay, this is a lot of Mario spin-offs, but where is Mario? Where is the 2D games? Where is the 3D games? Where is Mario? Of course, once again, I'll have to bring it up. It's been since 2017 since we have gotten an original, brand new Mario game, mainline Mario game, because I got to make this specific. People will comment how there's ports and also spin-offs, but no, there has not been a 2D or 3D original mainline Mario game since 2017. It's been all ports, remakes, remasters, and even spin-offs. And sports games, all those games, party games, a whole bunch of spin-offs, Rabbids, everything, but no original Mario game. Now, the closest we've gotten to a new original Mario game has been Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury gave us an additional like 3 hours of gameplay for that game. But yeah, there really hasn't been anything else, and we're kind of reaching if we're going for Bowser's Fury as a new mainline Mario game. But yes, that doesn't mean this year is completely absent of Mario so far. Of course, we have 2 more waves of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. Probably going to get one here in the summer and then one towards the end of the year in the fall/winter. So yeah, you have that, and you also have more Mario Rabbids DLC for Sparks of Hope, which is, take with that what you will. I feel like it's going to focus more on Rayman than it does anything Mario related, but who knows? Maybe it does. Maybe Rosalina becomes playable or something. I don't know. But at the end of the day, there's not a whole lot of Mario, and for the Mario movie being so successful, it's kind of confusing to me if, you know, there is a Mario game coming, which I do believe, why they didn't feel like they couldn't, you know, announce it ahead of time. Why they couldn't just talk about it a little bit, or just bring it up, or maybe even hype fans up by just giving us a trailer back at the last Nintendo Direct or something. I don't know. It just felt like this is something that if it is going to be a big Mario game at the holiday season, I would have, you know, kind of assumed Nintendo would have showed it off already, unless they didn't want it to cross and conflict with the movie. They wanted people to focus on the movie for like a couple of months and then they can focus on this game. Yeah, that makes sense, but yeah, it's just like a drought of Mario when you look around. There's just not a lot. And I think it's a big deal because this Mario movie, like I said before, it has a lot of people that watch the movie that aren't necessarily huge Mario fans or Nintendo fans. It's just fans of Illumination and animated movies, and they just thought it was fun. I know, like, seriously, my nieces and nephews, and I know my fiance I took with me isn't like huge on Mario, but they were able to learn more about it and kind of dive into the world, and they loved it and wanted to see it again and again and again. I mean, I literally went already twice with my fiance, and you know, we love it, and it's just obviously something that is pulling in a new generation of Mario fans to become a new fan of Mario, and I love that because there's a lot of people that just don't know these characters as much as we have, the people that grew up with Nintendo. And it's kind of raising this new generation. It's going to make people, they're going to turn off this movie and they're going to be done with the movie. They're going to come home and be like, okay, I want to play Mario. What can I play now? Now, of course, there is Mario games on the Switch, and that's the purpose. Now they can go play Odyssey if they haven't, and 3D World if they haven't, and New Super Mario Brothers if they haven't, and all the 3D, All-Stars with 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy if they haven't. So yes, there are games for them to go back and play, but odds are a lot of people are going to be looking for that new Mario game. Like, what is that new game that's going to kind of get people's attention right after the movie? And right now, Nintendo doesn't have anything like that. Odds are there's going to be some big announcements around where E3 would have been, around probably the first or second week of June. We hope that we get a big Nintendo Direct, maybe showcasing this. Now, one of my big theories was that Nintendo could be holding out for the next big console. Maybe The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and probably Pikmin 4 could be the last mainline games for the, basic line of Nintendo Switch until we move on to Switch 2. I still hear people saying that it could be 2-3 years until the Switch 2, where it just doesn't quite make sense. I feel like we're at the time period where we're starting to see the circle for games, meaning that the cycle is time for new games from certain series, like Luigi's Mansion 4 is probably coming soon, the next Mario Maker, 3D Mario, even 2D Mario, Donkey Kong could be getting a game soon. Maybe even starting to think about the next Mario Kart, even though we're still getting DLC of old tracks. The next Mario Kart or Nintendo Kart, whatever they want to do, should be getting thought about. Even Smash Brothers is getting close to, being in discussion again for the next game. There's a lot of these games that are reaching the point where it's time to see them again. And there's even games that we haven't even seen much of yet. Like, once again, Donkey Kong has only had a port. And then we got games like Star Fox and stuff. There is a lot of games. Metroid Prime 4 probably holding out for the next console. So in my opinion, it just kind of makes sense that maybe Nintendo is waiting for the next big console, where this movie is going to not only advertise the next big Mario game, but it's going to advertise the next big Nintendo console as well, where this Mario game could even be a launch title for the next console. It just makes sense. The Legend of Zelda was a launch title, Breath of the Wild that is, on for the Nintendo Switch, so why not have a Mario game as a launch title now? It would just make a lot of sense. But yeah, I just think it comes down to the fact that Nintendo has this very successful movie under their arms, and they're not really doing a whole lot to hype up video game sides of things, which is interesting because that's what Nintendo is known for. They're video games. They just dove into the movie business. This is completely new to them. So they need to remember video games is at the forefront. And right now, all we have is Tears of the Kingdom and Pikmin 4 to look forward to. That's it. There's really nothing else coming out this year besides DLCs, like the DLCs already mentioned, and obviously like Splatoon's DLC, but that's about it so far. But seriously, it's not that bad, because if there is going to be a big presentation in June, Nintendo's fine. May is going to be entirely dedicated to Tears of the Kingdom. I mean, probably even June and even July, even though Pikmin is coming out in July. But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is going to run over the entire internet throughout the entirety of May and probably the entirety of June for sure. So they're fine. Like, they don't need to rush anything. They can definitely still go with this big June presentation, and by then most fans will be, ready to listen up to hear what's coming up next. But still, like I said, a lot of people are going to still be playing Tears of the Kingdom probably towards the end of the year. So they don't need anything until the holiday season, so they have plenty of time to announce this thing. They're going to have our minds occupied all the way throughout May, so that gives us time to, be occupied until June comes out, and then they can start talking about, what's their big plans, and that could include the next big Mario game. But I just had to bring it up today. Just a little discussion I thought in my head how Nintendo has this huge movie, yet they're not really doing anything to promote it with a new game as well, which a lot of people just figured would happen. So I still think it's only a matter of time until we start, hearing about this game. I think they also wanted to, kind of isolate the movie, isolate Tears of the Kingdom, and then, they're going to be in that little spot before Pikmin 4 where they don't have anything to look forward to for fans. They're going to want to drop something for the next big Mario game or the next console, whatever Nintendo wants to go with. But I am very excited nevertheless. This month and these months coming up is going to be very, very exciting for us Nintendo fans, because I think Nintendo has some big things in store. It definitely feels like the quiet before the storm, where boom, you're going to have Tears of the Kingdom, boom, a big Nintendo Direct blowout of games coming out. Boom, you're going to have Pikmin 4, and then probably tons of games for fall and the winter this year. I think Nintendo's got some stuff in store. We're just going to have to wait a little while longer, and don't worry, Mario fans, our time is coming soon. I can feel it. This Mario game it's probably done, seriously, or like literally finishing up, and the trailer is probably already made. It's just a matter of time until we actually see the trailer and they release the thing. But that's what I believe. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Thank you for tuning in today. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Super Mario, really anything, the movie, video games, whatever it may be. But thank you so much for tuning in, and like always, I'll see you all on the next one. See you guys.